Hello everybody, my name is Hot White and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, Part 7. Without further ado, we're carrying on. Took a bit before I got another opportunity to do Part 7. So, without further ado, let's jump straight in. And what I'll show you, you could already notice probably that I am at a higher level than I was. That's because I went around and cleared all the fog from everywhere. I was going to do that after this part, but I decided meh, sod it. And I've collected every single landing platform, so they're all done. I also now have a new wand handle in gear. This one, which I quite like, and I'm going to keep. I'm going to put that on. I've actually quite liked the shell handles on all of them, particularly the grey blue one sort of thing, where it's like white here and then the swirl at the end is like a turquoise blue sort of thing, which is cool because like all these other handles, they are cool, they just don't really suit my wand choice so well. Like some of them suit them better than others. Like this, if it wasn't for these spikes, I'd probably be happy with that. I quite like these ash ones on, and the like the saber ones, the grey and the ash brown. I don't like this one at all. I don't even know what wand you would pick where that would suit. Like I really don't. The spiral one's okay. This again, I have no idea what wand that would suit. This one, it's okay, it just needs to be a different color. This one's cool, this is the one we've had for quite a while. And this one, again, it's more of like, I just don't really want the winged thing at the end of it. I'd probably want to swap that out for a gem or something. But this, I quite like, so we're going to keep this as our new wand handle. Yay! And I'm now 23. Level 23. I'm also debating on where I put my points and stuff when I get them, because they don't know what they want to do. Yeah. The room of requirement is a place that I may or may not go to in a moment. What's going on over here, people? Huh? Oh yes, I also picked up a note. I forgot I picked up a note. A note. It's only a little warning thing, but it's there all the same. Wait, I have an option to destroy that. Why do I have an option to destroy that? I have options to destroy some of these letters. Why do I have options to do that? Why are they options? Also, why would you do that? Like, I can't actually think of a reason you'd do that. Oh well, never mind. Oh yes. I also found the stoneback version of this. And like, what the hell? And Flippers as well. I know where Flippers are, so we're gonna go to them momentarily. Stop the creaking. Nobody said you were allowed to creak. Huh? Huh? Who gave you that permission? Because I know it wasn't me. Let's just go. Yeah. So I just feel like going for a bit of a stroll before we do any teleporting stuff. I don't remember if I mentioned that they had updated it so that the woman from the Flu Network doesn't talk as much, because she'd be very talkative. Alright, okay, so that. Remember, requirement! I need you. Monster! Yeah, I've seen people get very creative with these rooms. I'm gonna leave creating mine out a bit until after we get more space and more stuff. Like, people have gotten very creative with it. Are we done? We're nearly done. Nearly done. How long have you got? You've got 3 minutes. What? Alright, anyway. Since it says just to use them. Hello, venomous tentacular. Prepare to die.
Incendio.
Ha! My death plan failed.
Defender.
It exploded. Mandrake or Mandragora. Ooh. You, I'm still waiting on, so. Right, I need to find enemies, so we are going to world map. Yeah, the Fupa dens were over here. Like, you had one here, and there was another one where you had like 2 of them. Like, I knew it would be like near a building somewhere, and I can't remember where it is now. Like me, can't remember where I left things. Was it you? Yes, it was you. You were the one that I was thinking of. See, I knew there was one that was like right by the coast sort of thing. Right, where was the Fupa den? Fupa den was there. We are going here. Also, apparently, a trick for getting the times 100 combo is to find a troll found, and just use the basic cast on it and Protego and nothing else. Like, no stupefy, no nothing, just Protego and basic cast, and you should in theory hit your requirements. Look how big these things are. They're massive. They are literally massive. Right, anyway. Fast travel back here. Just because I can. Just because I can. And then we're gonna scream at the troll. And then blast it to hell. Oh, this is a forest troll?
Assignment's all finished.
Ow.
Protego.
I'm not doing well with this, am I?
Potato.
Keep getting interrupted. Like, this is the other thing. It's like, I don't really get like a combo count meter come up to, or anything to tell me how much to think, so I don't know when it breaks, how much it breaks.
Potato.
Just that it breaks, you know. I defeated a troll, I did. And they gained its bogies. I gained 6 troll bogies. Oh. But I am also going to need those as well. Because I will need them for learning Descendio from Miss Onai's mother. Anyway. Not that. I want Hogwarts. Hogwarts. Where was I going? Whose classroom was I going to again? Oh yes, I remember now. Duh. We were dealing with plants. To learn Wingardium Leviosa. Here we go.
How wonderful to see you again.
Yay! I have mallow sweet still growing here? Not anymore, I don't. Yeah, like, I apologize if this seems out of sync or loud or anything like that at any point, or if the dog starts barking again. So I do apologize if that happens. I will do my best to fix them in editing. But yeah, during that whole cutscene, every time I've seen that, the one that picks up the Chinese jumping cabbage, I'm always like, I really want the cabbage just to jump out of her hands and into her face. Just because. It's just like slightly mean and evil. Anyway, let's go.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
Okay.
When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Yay! That should come in handy. Now, this is telling me that if I want to move it like forward or back, like towards me sort of thing, or rotate it, to use the D-pad to do that whilst I've got hold of the object. If I want to raise its height, that's using like my right stick on the controller.
Well done! Feel free free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Now, there is another trick to this, which it is also mentioning as well. It's like literally mentioning it now as I'm hovering over this, which is that if you cast Accio, you'll automatically switch to that, like to Wingardium Leviosa if you hold it long enough. So, yay. Anyway, let's talk with you, Professor.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
Yay.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
I love this so much. It's like, okay, so he goes to the hospital, now comes back for more, and it just gets back into that routine. So we have that's awful, or that's almost comical. I can't remember which one I went with that's awful for, but I'm going that's almost comical with this.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula, and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
That's just so funny. Again, I can't remember which one I went with for the I feel sorry for your former professor. I don't, to be honest, but like, I don't really feel sorry for him, but like, I can't remember which playthrough I did that with. I am going with I'm glad things worked out as they did.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
You never know when you might get attacked by a freaking bowtruckle.
Revelio.
That's the real reason Newt carries one with him everywhere. It's the most vicious creature he owns. That wouldn't surprise me either.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Yeah. Take that, venomous tentacular! Nah.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yay! Maxima and Endurance. Bye! Bye, Professor. What do I want to do? Oh yes, I also found out that Freya is in more than one location. She's also over here. Like, what the hell? Like, and that's the same with quite a few vendors. Like, they're in various different areas. It's like, okay, but why? Dale family tomb. What? I'm sorry. What? What am I stumbling upon? What information have I found? Right. Quests and other things. We have a forest troll, armor troll, fortified troll, forest troll. Fwooper. It's a fwooper. Yeah, this top of the class thing doesn't really look all that great. Like, it could have been done better, really. All things considered. Well, I'll even show you. Oh wait, what's this? Grey Highland attire. Alright, where is it? There it is. Top of the class ensemble. Like, this is it. And the barely anything resembles the actual house. The only part that resembles the house is the attire, which you barely see any of. Like, why couldn't it be something that's more along like this sort of lines or something? You know? Something that's actually more showing more of the house colours and more sort of stuff. No. Mr. Sandman. I haven't worn this in ages. Oh, I can't remember. Did I? Yes, I did get the thing. It's like I couldn't remember if I got the Slytherin flared one. I don't have any of the other houses in this one, do I? No. No, I do not. Anyway, Dragon's Cloak. Yay!
I wonder how we'd get into that. Not that I'd want to go in, mind you. Well, not if he's there.
Just when I think I've learnt how to get around the castle, a staircase moves and I'm lost again.
Muggle school is so dull compared to Hogwarts. I'd imagine. Never been to a Muggle school myself.
Peeves was in a mood the other day. Tossed my quill right on Scribner's desk. Now I have detention for a week.
Oh, I've been turned around on the grand staircase one too many times. I simply avoid it now.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom last year. I'd missed class for a week to soak in that tub.
Do you think anyone has found every secret passage in Hogwarts? Wouldn't surprise me if new ones popped up occasionally.
Hogwarts is a second home to me. Feeling a bit nostalgic about leaving one day.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake. Except when the giant squid splashes about. Not much for soggy sandwiches.
Hey!
My friends and I
Interesting conversation. Also, Kenny! We haven't said hi to Kenny in a while. Kenny, where are you? Right, what am I doing? I'm forgetting what I'm doing. But yeah, it's nice just to stop and listen to some of the conversations on it because they can just be interesting. Oh yes, the map chamber. Where am I going for that again? I need to go to Professor Higgs' classroom. I've always said that bacon exists. Yay. Now then, Professor Garlic, you going to say anything? Anything at all?
Accio.
Oh no, Professor, someone's making a mess of your classroom. I don't even know what you actually teach. Like, in all seriousness, what do you teach? Well, that looks interesting. Anyway, Professor.
I was hoping to see you.
Well, you know.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
I love that interaction. But Fig kept interrupting it quite frequently. It's like, you found the pages? What's this? What's that? It's like, let me finish the story and you'll find out, and you're clipping with your coat. Thank you.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Pesky Peeves. And somehow is able to get people in detention for throwing quills at people. Like, what the hell? Explain, damn you.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
He's basically, the way he interacts and walks around with it is just funny. Because it's like a kid walking into the sweet shop, and like to the candy store sort of thing, for the first time, being like, oh, I don't know what I want. It's so cool, look at all the stuff. Yeah, where is it? Where is the thing? There's a thing that appears on, like, a tower, that sort of thing. I don't know if it's that particular one or if it's another one or something. But it's supposed to light up on here after we do our that's a weird way that works. Sort of creating a shadow with our own body, but like the light and stuff. That's weird. Yeah, it's supposed to light up to say like this is where the thing. But the last few videos that I've done, it hasn't really done that. Like it's supposed to have like a little cutscene thing for it. Only a short little thing. Anyway, let's go.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do. I don't fully recall it. Yes, I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Yeah, it's again, it didn't do that little thing because it was supposed to have like a small thing which actually shows it lighting up that tower. Like, I could be remembering this wrong, but I'm almost 100% sure like they were supposed to have that little thing, which you'll see if you watch the Gryffindor part, because that's the only one that I saw it in. Everyone else never got it, but yeah, I believe I have.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Except everyone we've constantly told everything about, too.
How would you like to learn the knockback jigs flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
I'd love to learn flipendo.
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Ooh, yay. Yay. Like I told you, there was a lot of spells that we were going to be learning. So with that, let's go to quests, because I opened up the wrong thing. We want... We'll do garlics first. Also, we now have a talent point. Where do I want to use it? Where do I want to use it? I don't even know anymore. I think we will save it for now. Use it later. Right, let's go here. Let's go to the room of requirement. Considering one of those is to grow and harvest fluxweed, which we've been doing already. Yes, hurry up, come on. Thank you. Acquire all three plants and use them simultaneously, so I don't even have to use them in combat. Well, guess what? That was not what I wanted. It's a good thing I'm growing the mandrake, that I can replenish it. Anyway, to Professor Garlic. Oh, garlic. Garlic. Tell us more of your history. Oh yes, I forgot you were in that one.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
Which sounds both brilliant and terrifying simultaneously. She wants to combine a bouncing ball with a venomous tentacular to create a bouncing tentacular. Like, what the hell?
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
I don't know why you would want a light grip
You
for
will
Flipendo,
want to
but
focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
that sounds like fun. I want to knock back colleagues. It would just be funny. Entertainment! Yeah!
Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Flipendo.
Flipendo!
Look at that. You're a natural.
Right, anyway. Garlic! We're talking to you again.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
Sounds lovely. I expected a farm. Again, I can't remember which one I went with. I expected a farm, but I'm going with sounds lovely.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take some getting used to. It's a shame people weren't kinder to you. It does take some getting used to.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Now, I am curious who her 7th year friend was that came up with her thing.
Please could you remind me the purpose of my tasks, Professor?
I didn't need that. Why did that give me that option? And like, why? Why, game? Why you mean?
Flipendo! Flipendo! Levioso! Flipendo! Flipendo! Levioso! Flipendo! Defender. Flipendo. Levioso. Flipendo. Confringo. Depulso. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Flipendo. Defendo. Flipendo. Flipendo. Defendo. Flipendo. Defendo.
Sorry, I got a bit carried away because I'm just curious. Could I have developed the 100 hit combo on one of the dummies? The problem is, like I said, the game doesn't give me a combo counter. I don't actually know if it gives me that in settings or not, if I can go to settings and have one displayed. Bear with me. I am just curious. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to check on the other things. What are the other things we got? Yeah, it doesn't really give me an option for that. Oh well. Never mind. Yay! That was the wrong button. Well, you want this button. Because let's go do Gagawa's things. Oh, Gagawa. And Gagawa's balloons are always blue. For her thing. Yay! Let's go! Kenny!
Revelio.
Oh, Kenny! Kenny, was that you? Did that be you? Or was that something else? Was it something that needed to be slapped to death? Probably something that needed to be slapped to death. Hogwarts train, y'all. It does appear in the game, we just don't know when. And it is random. Hey. Nobody said you could do that. Nobody said you were allowed to do that. Huh? Huh? Who told you you could do that? Who said you were allowed to do that?
Brilliant.
Now to Gagawa! Away! Who are you? What are you doing? Are you terrified of flying?
Oh.
Or like a very bad flyer? Like... Why are your hands so close to...
Yeah.
Shouldn't they be further ahead? I have no idea what's on with you. Anyway, Gagawa! We did your task.
How did you get on with those tasks?
You did them with flying colors.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Sorry, I never paid attention. What was paying attention again? We don't know what that is, what that means. Who are you? Is this real life? Oh no, I froze half the things.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Well, alright then. We want that spot. It's like me like, where do I want to put it? Oh, I got gloves. Hi.
Glacius, there you go. Catching them quickly.
I think I broke that.
Confringo! Glacius!
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you
Incendio!
Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
I'm sorry, kinesthesia?
Glacius!
Which means what now?
Confringo!
This dummy is not surviving. It's not doing so well. Kinesthesia. Right. Okay. Okay. Let us travel.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Lady.
Glacius!
Shut it.
Confringo!
Or you die. Again. Oh, I remember why. Her thing doesn't come up. Don't know why I bother traveling. Oh well. Yes, give me daytime.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Okay. One of those tasks, by the way, is exactly why I came here. Because it's there. It's up there. There'll be a landing platform, which we did, cause it's animal. Cause landing platform.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see you, balloons. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna pop every one of you. Oh yeah, uh-huh. Let's get going with other stuff. Yeah.
That's it.
That is it. That was so totally it, and nothing else was ever important ever again. Fast travel. Let's go learn Arresto Momentum. Memento. Well, no momento.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Maybe.
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match.
Yay!
Precise, deliberate movements.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was deliberately not paying attention to the precise, deliberate movements. Or precise anything. Precision is not my strong suit. Nor is paying attention. Doing stuff deliberately, however. Uh-huh.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Uh-huh. Arresto Momentum. It's alright, it's just me like, where do I want to put it?
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up. Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto Momentum.
Wasn't there a third book?
Flipendo.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Glacius. Reparo.
You never saw a thing. Anyway, let's have a conversation. Let us talk.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
We all need a bit of bad luck. Surely skill could overcome a bit of bad luck. Surely skill.
If you were that good, I can't believe a bit of bad luck could end your entire Quidditch career.
I was excellent. My ability on a broom had nothing to do with what happened. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
That's awful. I'm not sure what that is. That is awful.
Liquid luck. That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
Yeah, see, I don't quite agree with that statement of, like, my fate is in my hands and your fate is in yours, because your friend took your fate and put it in her hands by doing that. Like, she could have, she cost you your whole potential Quidditch career purely because of, like, she was having a panic attack.
Incendio.
Over nerves and stuff. Like, I can understand sort of her reasoning for it, but like on thing.
Accio.
But she still cost you everything that you were aiming for. So your statement of like, oh, it was not your thing to tell, like it was 100% your thing to be able to tell. I would have still reported her, damn it. Like, Jesus Christ. Right, anyway, I don't think we spoke to Professor Snape for Professor Sharp. It's because he teaches potions, and I got Snape on my mind for some reason for a second time. So let's go do that. Potions classroom. Trying to think if there are any other teachers I need to speak to a second time for. Please stop being a problem.
Incendio. Arresto momentum.
Thieves wins the House Cup.
Professor. Oh yes, we can talk to you again.
Professor, do you have a moment to speak again?
You do realize I have classes to teach. Very well. How may I assist you?
Why did you leave your position as an Auror to come to Hogwarts?
Perhaps you haven't heard the myriad rumors they think I don't hear.
You were interested in teaching potions? Was it because of your injury?
Was it due to an injury suffered during your time with the Ministry?
I would still be an Auror today if my injury hadn't precluded it. The Ministry was all too ready to keep me on. Buried under parchment, of course, helping run the Auror recruitment program. But if I'm meant for a life confined to a desk, well, I might as well share my expertise while searching for a way to heal my blasted leg. And the Hogwarts Library is not to be underestimated.
You're seeking to heal the damage done to your leg?
As I said, lest you think for a moment that fear played any role in my departure, allow me to enlighten you. It was not fear, but fate that steered my hand.
Fear won't steer me either. You can't fight fate. Fear won't steer me either. It's the one I've gone with all the time, which I'm still going with, because you can't fight fate doesn't seem like the right sort of answer. And like, it's sort of a strange thing anyway. Let's go with fear won't steer my...
I'll not let fear dictate my future either.
Well said. However, it's worth noting that fear can be a great motivator, and that one must conquer it.
Indeed, sir. Thank you for your time. And I do hope you find a cure for your injury.
Yes. Well, I'm certain you have an empty cauldron waiting for you somewhere.
Yes, Professor. Of course.
Actually, no, because my cauldrons are all working quite well. Someone needs to clean this up. I need a spell to clean this up.
Someone was sat by
Someone was sat by the what?
the other day with steam coming out of their ears.
My great aunt was a Hufflepuff. She says it's the best common room on account of it being so quiet. Compared to the others, I mean.
There's only one common room that everyone wishes they could get in, and that's Hufflepuff. Been that way for 1,000 years, or so Garlic says.
People are always fussing about in my common room. Someone was trying to come up with some sort of pepper hex the other day.
Even if I knew how to get into the other common rooms, I wouldn't bother. There's a reason I was sorted into my house.
You two are in the same house. But this conversation is also interesting.
Professor Black glanced at me the other day.
Not sure it sent the right message. Hogwarts hasn't been the same since Black took over. Lucky for us, we have Professor Weasley.
It's good Black's children are too young to attend Hogwarts. I'd hate it if my father was headmaster.
I wish there was something I could do to stand up to the headmaster. Likely best to keep my head down till I finish up here.
Professor Weasley must be exhausted doing her job as well as the headmaster's. We're lucky to have her.
What was the Ministry thinking, putting Black in charge of a bunch of children? He hates children.
He does indeed. He's a pure-blood elitist type person.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So, yay. All these conversations and everything is so weird and so interesting and all at once and just... Oh, I need to remember to press the right buttons, damn it. Me and buttons and wrong ones. Right, what was I doing? Oh yes, we were doing the trial. The trial! Because we did everything else. Well, map.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
He never confirmed whether or not we actually learned it.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gryffindor.
Quickly now.
Petrificus totalis.
Well done.
See, I beat you to the punch because you never got the opportunity to say that. To tell me to use it. Well, no mushroom stew for you. You are not allowed it anymore. You are banned from it forever.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
Petrificus totalis.
Fig! You knocked that over and made noise. Useless.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Must be something here. Ramrock.
Okay, yeah, so just these two over here. I did it, the first time I did it, I took out all the people over here, took out these two, explored this area because I wanted to clear it out before moving over to that area because that was clearly the tower and therefore where we needed to go. Ended up triggering in the cutscene thing that brings out more. It's like, anyway.
Someone there? Wait a moment.
Petrificus totalis.
Thank you.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Why did you shout it? Like, literally. That was the weirdest moment ever. Alright, anyway.
Revelio.
What's around for me to collect? Ooh, we have a scarf.
Revelio.
All this money. It's all mine. All mine. Do you have a penchant for just breaking everything?
Incendio.
Death wish for everything. It's like, I'm just gonna break everything I walk near.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Hello.
I will draw blood.
Will you now?
I'll snap that one.
Pity. Not quite. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio.
But then surrender.
Revelio.
Yay. That played out weirdly. Like, it didn't do quite what I wanted it to do when I wanted to do it. It was like, weird.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Incendio. It's locked. Confringo. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Game. Pretty sure you're not meant to show this yet. Just loading things that aren't meant to be there yet. It's just weird. Also, so you know an unlocking charm and never bother to teach it to us. Something that could have been useful.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
So I'm just making sure that I've collected everything that we want. Will you stop breaking stuff, Fig? Honestly, what? Like, I've never known someone to break so much stuff. Mighty, that's just been sitting here for ages again.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
What is with you and breaking everything? You literally knocked that one over. Alright, I did that in one of the videos. But there was a difference. The difference being that was me and not paying attention and like being too quick. Plus also not expecting it to fall over. You have been knocking over and smashing everything. No wonder we don't want you with us during these assignments.
Revelio.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Like, Jesus Christ. That is a level 3 lock.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
And don't break anything. I love how he says
a
for
reservoir
us.
of ancient magic, downstairs near the entry.
Yes, I know. I love how he says, like, for us to be careful. And it's like, says the guy who broke literally everything on his way. Why is there another cup of tea here? And why do I keep drinking it? It's like, it's stale at this point. See, game, you weren't meant to show this yet. That is pretty cool. And that's boarded up. I didn't realize that that boarded itself back up again. Although I shouldn't really say I was surprised they would do that.
Revelio.
The balloon. Interesting. I also love the fact that he said that the reservoir had been unlocked, which is also interesting because it's one, okay, that means that the painting was able to interact with stuff in a way that we hadn't anticipated before, but also that those reservoirs can be locked and unlocked.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Which is even more interesting. Running!
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Yes, best. Well, that's interesting. Referred to as the Scullery. What's the Scullery one? Oh yeah, this was the Quidditch captain thing. Yeah, see, well-appointed cloak with a Ravenclaw flair. That's what this one was. This one. With a Ravenclaw flair. And this one is Slytherin flair. So we just need the other two and we'll have the set. We'll have the set, y'all. The set. Anyway, back to this. Let's go.
Revelio.
I destroyed it. Does that mean that I might not have to fight it? That'd be interesting if that's the case. I'm testing this theory. Might not work, but I'm testing it anyway.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
Oh, I know what I'm looking for. I know exactly what I'm looking for.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
See, I've not had to fight anything yet. And we come in here, which is different. In every way, shape and form.
Confringo!
How far does Confringo actually go?
Confringo!
Right, well that's all of them, except for the guy in the middle. And I know more than just him fought, so I'm curious. Okay, that's definitely hitting him, so he can't be destroyed, but the others could.
Confringo! These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Leviosa! Confringo! Depulso! Glacius! Arresto Momentum! Flipendo! Gryffindor! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
cool.
Leviosa! Accio! Protego! Incendio! Flipendo! Arresto Momentum! Defendo! Repulso!
Yay!
These look familiar.
They do indeed.
Accio!
Now, my mistake with this, when I did it the first time, is I went round that first thinking that this was the way to go. This isn't. This is just an extra area to get a chest. That's it. That's literally it.
Accio! What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
I'm assuming it did magic. You know, the kind of thing you want it to do. Anyway.
More statues. Confringo! Levioso! Repulso! Gryffindor! Flipendo! Arresto Momentum! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulso!
Okay, now I see the combo count. And we got to 32 with that. Right, I never saw the combo count before.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio!
Yeah. Up we go. Oh yes, I forgot I need to move this into the right position.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Yay, we got it.
Accio!
We gained a hat that is extraordinary, but also has a higher thing. Secret Silver's tailor hat. What? I don't even know if I have that any others. Oh well, never mind. Oh, I didn't check the other thing. Let's go.
I'll never get used to these floors. Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Expelliarmus!
We got to 87. You ruined it.
Protego.
We were doing so well. Now you die. thing. Ruined all the fun.
Revelio.
But now that I know where that combo meter appears, I know where to look and how to deal with it. Because it appears directly above the meter for our gains, for our magic, our ancient magic.
Depulso.
That was not the spell I wanted.
Accio.
We have a gardener's robe. I love the way this sort of works in a way that allows me to sort of cheat the system.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Alright, yeah, I need to move this, don't I? In the right way.
Accio.
Ta-da! Because there's no platform underneath this.
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how? Accio!
Man, if you can't tell that from here, I don't know what to do with you. And that'd be all of this. And now we got this bit. I'm gonna need this Wiggle like there's no tomorrow. Cause now we got that over there, which is gonna be a pain. This might allow me to get it, though. I just gotta be very careful.
Don't like the look of this. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo.
I tried evading, he wouldn't evade. And now I got this thing to deal with. Changing things. 51 for our combo. At least I also got the trophy for it as well, so I don't have to worry about that ever again.
What a
Yay.
relief.
But now that I knew where to look for that, I was able to use it and like therefore get my trophy. Yay. But no, those glowing orbs that it was creating, the yellow and the purple and all that, were basically the same as the barriers, the shields. So like use the yellow spells for the yellow spheres, the purple spells for the purple spheres, and it's like that sort of thing is how this was working.
Revelio.
But it's like I need to
Another
focus.
pensive.
I need to focus so I can. My gift slots are full. Oh no, my gift slots are full. But I need to focus. Do I have? Actually, now I think about it. Exploration. I'm missing 2. If I had 2, I could just have upgraded that. But instead, no. But yeah, he's just like, I need to focus, otherwise I can't do this. Right, I'm seeing what I have in green in the others, just so I can see what is there, what isn't there, what I can destroy, what I can leave. Yeah, let's go with the glasses. Let's destroy a pair of glasses because they make no difference. A Halloween pumpkin mask. What?
Revelio.
Right, anyway. Let us view this memory.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Yeah, she doesn't take that well. She's clearly going to do that anyway. Clearly by the looks of that.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Yep, she's definitely done it. Now,
another memory.
Pensive artifact.
How to find a way out of here.
Now, a lot of people were saying that she was from Ravenclaw, but I don't know where they got that information from. Because, like, there's no house crest or anything on her robes, and the colour that's in there, it's so faded that I can't quite tell if that's actually meant to be green, if it's meant to be blue, if it's meant to be red. I wouldn't say it would be yellow. Like, yellow I think would stand out too much. But at the same time, it's like, it looks more to me like the inside of a hood is black, and that's the only part of it that I could see where there'd be any sort of colour, because there's like literally nothing on that but black that I can see. So I don't know where they got the information that she was from Ravenclaw. So
more crystallized stone.
I am curious.
That must be the way back to the map chamber.
But we do have more pensives to look at and more memories from what I can tell. So we will find out. Anyway, back to map chamber. He loves making us appear from brick walls, doesn't he? I mean, look. Look at this.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
I've seen you before. Have I seen you before? I've seen you before.
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course. Don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Yay! And now we are in autumn. Or fall if you're in America. Yay! Season change! We're gonna get our outposts?
I should ask Serona at the Three
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
Will do.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Was that everything? Well, nothing else has come up, so I'm assuming so. Yay! And there's the Caretaker's Lament, which allows us to learn Alohomora. Finally! Beast class, which will be first done with Hufflepuff. We'll finally get to finish the Daedalian keys, because I will be doing that. Sweeping the competition. We're going to go get the enhancement, but apart from that, we're not going to carry on with that until next episode. Oh, just so much stuff. And now we got this new thing. I don't know how they didn't figure out that there may be a connection beforehand anyway. But like, yeah. Just... I don't know what I'm going to spend that talent point on and what I'm going to do. Right, hold on. Let's go to Hogsmeade first. Go speak with Albie, get our broom upgrade. There is not a lot of difference with this broom upgrade.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Yeah, see, that was the one I was waiting for. And that's the one where we've actually completed part of its task already. But not the one I was expecting it to thing. I was expecting it to be the collect troll bogies. But it isn't. It's crossed out the cast a pulsar on a levitated enemy. I was not expecting that one to be the one crossed out. Okay. Fine. Alright then.
I had plenty of opportunity.
I want to see if the musician is here. For a minute I thought it was Professor Weasley and it's like, wait, what? I've never seen the professors here. Only the students. Musician!
Back already! I picked up this violin in Diagon Alley. Complex bit of enchantment, lovely sound. Oh, wonderful!
Yay! You, what do you have? What story? What is this?
All the latest wizarding news right here.
Fire breathing chicken. It's a bloody chicken. We're witches and wizards. How hard can it be to capture? I love this. Oh. Alright, yeah, if you wanted to read that, just pause it and read it. Anyway, Albie, let's go speak with you. I want this broom upgrade. Because it's still useful.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Yeah, special price of 1,000 freaking galleons.
What are we looking for today?
Look at it, it's 1,000 galleons for this.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Now that adds the enchantment to any and all upgrade, like any and all brooms I have, regardless. Yeah, so it will sell both. I don't really care so much. Yay!
I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Yes.
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against through us all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Yay!
Off to the races, then.
My father always told
me. Let's fly back to Hogwarts. So basically, not this. If I go in here now, you'll see there's now a broom upgrade down here. This applies to every single broom I ever own, regardless of which one I had equipped at the time. Which is cool. It's really cool. It also means that I don't have to be quite as low to trigger this automatic refill thing that also restores my thing. It's like I have unlimited flight and thing. I mean, I have to get about, yeah, see, about here is where it stops. Once I drop down to this level, it's kicked in immediately, and that's quite high compared to where it was before. Because before was like about here, sort of thing. Like it was about half the sort of height. Anyway. Can I land on this platform yet? I can land on this now. Where was I going? So I know where I want to go, I'm just trying to remember where it was in relation to the thing. Okay, that's beast class, which I don't want. That'll do. What did I see move around here? Anyway. No, not this way. Oh, see, I don't know anymore. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? How do I get to the right way that I want to go? Oh, I was already on it. This way. I do also need to go to the library. Also, I learned something new from the quiz, which I didn't realize, but these are all like gems sort of stuff. Like rubies in here and things. Because I thought beforehand they were just sand that had been magically coloured for each of the houses, but no. So that makes things interesting. Anyway, let's go see Mr. Moon. Oh yeah, he's up, not down. He's up, not down, dumbass. Hello. Teach us Alohomora.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon.
I do apologise if that suddenly became loud at any point. But I also love the way that transitions for that.
Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be happy to help. I don't want to get into trouble. What's in it for me? We'll go with, I don't want to get in... No, I'll go with, I'd be happy to help.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
I love how he actually bothers to check that we know the disillusionment charm. Also, I love like his reasoning for it, which sounds reasoning and interesting. So it's like I'm curious to see how this goes. But there's 10 statues in Hogwarts, 9 in Hogsmeade, and 11 in the Highlands. So. Yay! And I know this because I managed to acquire 7 of them in Hogwarts, 7 in Hogsmeade, and 10 in the Highlands. There's like literally 1 in the Highlands I can't get because it's behind a level 2 locked door, and the same with the others.
Hello, Hamora.
Now these are a little weird because it's you gotta move the stick until thing. It's always either like top or diagonal sort of thing, like the cupboards. That's the way these slots are. So you've only got to move it to a certain point. Red one is always for the middle, green one is always for the little thing at the side. And you need both of them to be spinning simultaneously for a certain length of time before it will do it. And now it's
Well
done.
done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Well, it's a faculty room. Also, we can 1, get the Daedalian keys now that I need, but 2, we only have the issue of the curfew for this particular section. Once we bring those demigod statue moons back, then we will no longer have that issue.
Hello, Hamora.
Yay!
Revelio.
Yeah, so I'm assuming this is like the teachers' like own personal rooms and stuff. No idea whose is what teachers. I can sort of gauge, sort of potentially guess. So I'm assuming this one is Professor Garlick's, both by the fact that there's a Hufflepuff badger and there's a lot of plants everywhere, and then the Hufflepuff banisters. No. And then some of them have sort of indications outside here as well. So this, I think, might be Professor Fig's room. I'm not entirely sure.
Revelio.
Yeah. That's a level 2 lock. So yeah, you can basically pick up all of the demigod statues with the exception of 3 in Hogwarts, 2 in Hogsmeade, and 1 in Highlands right off the bat after doing this mission. So yes, I'm aware. Disillusionment can be a pain sometimes, but only with curfew. It's like this one. The one with the balloons, I'm assuming, is Gagawa's. This one I have no idea. Although, having said that, there is a crystal ball there, so I'm assuming they could be. Oh, what's her name? Miss O'Nias. Right, you, come on, hurry up. Mine. Go check that room out.
Aloha Mora.
That wasn't what I was aiming for, but okay. I wanted to eat the stuff that was in the bowl. Interesting.
Revelio.
I love that you've got like a literal pot of gold with a rainbow coming out of it. Like, that's just hilarious to me. And there are like lots of different references and stuff within these rooms as well. Like, we got the pawn thing from the chest there, the wizard's chest. From the first one. We've got a Professor Snape in the box again. That's a level 2 lock. Now we've got Professor Weasley and Professor Professor Sharp both talking here.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say. A generation of cotton paper. You can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Huh.
Revelio.
I'll get the document that's next to him later. Go investigate it. You see nothing, you see nothing, you see nothing. Damn it, just a little late. Little late. Again, late. Damn it. No. I'm losing my touch. A little early with that. There we go. What are you doing?
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
I love how whilst we're doing this, we don't get interrupted. So we haven't got to worry about them finding us while to do this.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Everyone's mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot.
Hello, Hamora.
That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do
Revelio.
I love how that conversation devolved the way it did. So like the whole defense against the dark arts things is like that's what that's for. Leave the goblins alone, you troll. It's like, how dare you speak to a prefect that way? It's like, I'm a prefect too. That's it, 50 health points. You don't have that kind of power. It's like, it's hilarious for so many reasons.
The headmaster would never allow a student.
No, don't come this way.
You're clearly not good.
You were supposed to go the other direction. Damn it. But on the plus side, you don't have to do those again. Nor do I have to explore the other rooms again, or do the daily keys. I can just go straight for it. As you can see, Professor Weasley and Sharp have already left. Up we go.
Revelio.
Okay, so students there.
Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention at the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
I just love that conversation the whole way it goes, as well as the fact that neither of them really seem to know much on Quidditch the way it goes. Right, you are mine. Gold. Done.
Revelio.
Now I just have to make it back to Professor, like, to Mr. Moon. But before I do, you want to pick up this note. Because this is a very interesting note. This is basically, if you recall, where Professor Black, the headmaster, Professor Black, said the Quidditch was cancelled because of the student getting an injury. This note talks about that. And it's like, patient's name, redacted by order of Professor Black. Age, redacted by order of Professor Black. And there's so much stuff that's been redacted by order of Professor Black. Attending healer, nurse Noreen Bailey? I think that's how you say it, Noreen. Hospital wing notes. Patient was injured, in quotations, I love that, it's like in quotations, injured during a Quidditch match. Though, in my professional opinion, a redacted hardly counts as an injury. In fact, if anyone was injured, it was me, as I do not believe I have ever rolled my eyes quite so hard in my life. It's a wonder I can even see to write this note. I just love how this sort of devolves. Rather unbelievable, or indeed despicable. The headmaster now wants to cancel Quidditch, all because a pure blood redacted went and redacted before the snitch was even in sight. When I pressed the headmaster slightly, I was told redacted. Staggering. It's like, it's just brilliant. It's like, okay, so basically he cancelled it for no reason whatsoever other than he's a prick and his pure blood elitist stuff. It's like, if that was the case, it would, like, and I was like Professor Weasley or whatever, the deputy head, I'd be like, no, I'm like, you've not given sufficient enough reason to cancel Quidditch, so Quidditch is still on. And even the attending medical physician, the one performing our hospital duties, our medical duties, has determined that this is not an injury or is not sufficient enough of an injury to cancel Quidditch. Therefore, Quidditch is still on. You see nothing. Like, that would be sort of my handling of it, how I would sort of respond it. And like, because whoa, you just sort of glitched at that moment, because you went from walking up the stairs to suddenly standing at that point staring at the painting, because there'd definitely be ways to sort of deal with that situation of making it like, no, you're still going to be there's still going to be Quidditch, you can't cancel it because of this, that, and other. It's like, you need to give sufficient reason, damn it. Anyway.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Glad to be of help if I have time, but I make no promises. I'll be glad to help.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Yay!
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Yay! But now, I can come straight in here without issue. So there is no one to stop me. No one, I tell you! No one!
Alohomora. Confringo. Accio.
Now we're at the furthest point we can go for going down. No. Cocktail Courtyard. And there are two reasons I want to go here.
Alohomora.
You can hear someone slamming doors behind me. Well, not necessarily slamming doors, but dealing with doors all the same.
Alohomora.
Yay! Now we go up. We come across. This is the puzzle. We got to stop it on each symbol and open each door, or slow it down. We really got another door here and everywhere else for it to work. The Dalian key. Too early. There we go. That also reminds me I need to put that quest actually on, so we can see how many are left, which is just the one. Which we know exactly where that is. But before we go there, I want to show more of this off. So we got in here, so this is another door. Or out here rather, essentially. But it's, you have to match the symbols up, essentially. Then we have this thing. No, there was no document over here. Let me go up here. Just a little bit. And then you've got an option to go this way or to continue going up.
Revelio.
Now then. So you got this mission that's down here as well. There's another thing. Right, let us go to the library. Well, I should have gone to Central Hall first. But yes, if we go here and we cast Glacius. That's that now dealt with. We can now walk in here. Yay! He will eventually get up. There we go. It's like crouching all over. I've not been able to relight it, so I don't know if you can. Right. No, key must have been the other side then. Let's go do this quickly. And this will be the final one. So we're finally going to have the Daedalian keys done. And now to head back to the common room. That's not what I wanted to do, and that was way too quick for what I was trying to do. That's it. Right, I just want to wait for day because it'll light this better and you can see it better. But what you'll notice, there are these little latch things along the sides, and so each time I put a coin in, they'll open up and then close again. And then when they're all in, you'll see the coins rotate and start doing number stuff, and these will open and close depending on what they do. It's really cool.
Another house token for the house chest.
And they start from around the side, and work their way around. So this side, I think, and then they work the way around this way and then up or something.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Another house token for the house chest.
And now the last one.
Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
I love this. This is so cool the way it opens. And there's always that one number that changes just at the end.
Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Yay! And now every house has it. Because that's what the other houses were all wearing, was what was in the chest for them. When I did part 6 for this, and it is cosmetic only, so it's a thing. But this is it. This is our thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with the middle, if I'm going to keep it that or if I'm going to change it to something else. Because I have this one on for the assassin thing, which actually suits this quite well as well for Hufflepuff, at least. Cross one's dueling champion. Right, I'm just seeing how the school things fit as well and stuff, and they don't seem to suit it as well. I love that we got a like little eagle crest sort of clamp thing for that cross part stuff. You got the dark arts thing, which suits that quite well as well. Yeah, I think we're going to stick with this, the legendary armor retired. But one of the best things about it, besides it looking quite cool, is that every time you cast a spell, it glows. Which is just awesome.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So now every house has theirs. Right, let's go finally finish this quest. Why is it still saying for that? Not that. Because I need here. Because I need to go speak to the woman again. I can't remember her name.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Yes.
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
I love how he refers to it as a costume. It's like, it's not a costume. And all of them seem to be long enough to drape over that quite well. Thing. Looks pretty cool for flying, I have to admit. Anyway. Yeah, so that wasn't where I was going straight away. We will go there, just not quite yet. So demigod statues. There is one here that I can't get because that's a level 2 lock. Shut up, Peeves. You've got one in beast class which you can't get because of it being a level 2 lock. And then you got one other in another location. I can't remember where that location was. I'll remember it, don't worry.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait.
Uh-huh. Oh, I remember now. I remember where the other one was. Anyway, let's go grab the demigod statues. I'm gonna grab the ones in Hogwarts and in Hogsmeade on screen for this one because a lot of people had issues with these for some reason, like finding it. And although I did them off screen for the other houses, I want to show it for this one at least, so that everyone else can review this if they wanted to for the others.
Mine now, guys.
Because all the ones for the towns, there's literally just one, and that's it. So that's that one. I need to go to the bell tower. Courtyard. So I can 1, retrieve one, and 2, show you the location of another. So as you recall, we had this door that was locked.
Aloha Mora.
Although I don't know where the padlock went. And Peeves is fire juggling in there again. But if you open this up,
Nice and warm.
uh-huh. Yeah, anyway, so ignore that. Coming down here, it's behind this door.
Revelio.
But because it's a level 2 lock, I can't get to it. But if you're wondering where this comes out, it comes out here, which leads back up to potions. Anyway, back to the bell tower side of it, because I need to go back to that. And for the frame,
Lumos.
It's literally right by the troll. Troll. Yeah. So, if we go this way, first things first, we can now unlock this side if we want to.
Aloha Mora.
Unlock the classroom. Oh. Which is going to do a few things for us.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Means I can now get the moth that's there.
Accio.
We can unlock this room.
Revelio.
Yeah, and this, by the way, comes back here. We've got the one that was up here, the door that was up here we can unlock.
Aloha Mora.
Yay!
Incendio!
And further down there's another one of these doors. Right, there are certain areas that I really need to show you. But now with this, if you come downstairs all the way down through into this area over here, I don't care how you get down here. Now this door you cannot unlock. Through here you can unlock this, which just goes through like a specific set to get you to an end goal, and then you go through that set again to get back, or you travel
Aloha Mora
using the Flea network. So you have
mine now, demiguise.
Another demiguise there.
Revelio.
Muggle artifacts. Where else were they? Alright, so that was 2 of those, wasn't it? Yes, because we grabbed library and we grabbed that one. Where else were they? Oh yes, I remember, Great Hall. Because you got this over here.
Aloha Mora.
It's another wand handle. Then we want to go divination. So that's 3 of them so far. That is 3, isn't it? Yeah, 3 out of 10 demiguise statues, because it doesn't count the 3 that you started with for doing the mission. Come on. So it's 4 of them. Where do I want to go? Oh yes, I know, remember Professor Fig's classroom. Also, whilst we're here, I don't remember if I showed you, but in here, all the way down here, someone's brewing potions in the girls' bathroom. Oh, did I not collect you ever?
Confringo! Accio! Mine now, demi-guys.
Yeah, it's mine now, demi-guys. Map, where we're going next. No, not there. We are going back to the bell tower. Because I forgot about the one that's outside, because there is one outside. There's also one in base class, but I can't get the base class. And if you come this way,
Aloha Mora.
you have one here. Alright, we're gonna go to this trophy room. There's not one in the trophy room, but I want to show you where the gated area goes. I love that so much. Anyway. Did I not get this chest?
Aloha Mora.
Because you can finally learn what's up here. Which might surprise you. Might not, but it also might. Hello? Yes, run, thank you. And then here, we've got one of these that is one single panel, the rest are all two. Walk through the single paneled one. And you got a note. And a secret room with a chest. And an unidentified item. And back into this long corridor, because it is a long corridor. Up we go. Then we're going across here.
Revelio.
That's a padlock level 3. Padlock level 2. All the way up here. Then we walk through here. If you go this way, this is a third puzzle. You're not going to be able to do it without getting a specific thing, I think. I can't remember exactly what. But also, Headmaster's office!
Revelio.
We found the Headmaster's office. Right, anyway. Alright, where do I want to go again? Oh yes, Faculty Tower. because we want to go down to Peeves' bathroom.
Clever? How offensive.
Come in.
Oh, you are too kind. We thank you.
Sorry, that was just me checking to make sure I had actually done that. And I was pretty sure I did. Now this one I find a little weird.
Alohomora.
For one very specific reason. So this is the bathroom Peeves torments and basically got promised. And it's the men's bathroom. You got issues with that one. Nothing wrong with that one. No. Issues with that one. Nothing wrong with that one. But this one here in the middle, it's this for some reason. It's like, why? Why is this?
Now, then, me guys.
Why is this a thing? Velvet house cloak. Oh, hello. I need to look at that. How many do we have? Okay, so we got all 7 that I can grab in Hogwarts. I've still got the 7 in Hogsmeade to grab. Yep. So we'll grab them. There's only 2 locations that you cannot grab from. The rest you can grab whilst you're in Hogsmeade. Those 2 locations is this house here, right next to Pippin's Potions, and then there's like a house here that you can't grab, but everywhere else you can. So firstly, before I forget this one, because this is the one that I keep forgetting.
Alohomora.
We will thing. So that's the 3 room 6. You are right next to 3 room 6 and you just come around here. And up the stairs, and there it is. Yeah. Right, let's go down this way. Because you want to go to scrolls and tomes, or tomes and scrolls.
Take your time looking about.
Go behind the
Plenty of
counter.
Wonderful books to store.
And there's another one. So that's 2 down. Heading this way.
Revelio.
Now this I believe is the one that hides the statue. Don't think we're going to see it now because it's day. Wait for night. When we get it to be night. Yep, there we go.
Revelio.
See?
Now, Demi guys.
And it's up there. But we can't grab it.
Being an
Come over here to the Hog's Head.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
And it's right behind the bar. If we head up here, this is the one in Pippin's Potion, near Pippin's Potions, but as you can see, there's a lock on it. That lock is level 2, but that's where that statue is. You want to come over next to Brudenpeck and you want to unlock the house that's opposite
Hello,
it.
Hamora.
Or shop or whatever it is. Then we got it right here, up on the mantelpiece.
Revelio.
How many have we got in here in Hogsmeade? Okay, so we've got 3 more to grab. 3 more to grab. Trying to remember where they were. We've got 1 in here, I know that much. There's 1 along the back here, I believe. And it's just remembering where the 3rd one was.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mine now, Demi guys. Revelio.
Let me come over here.
Glad Clementine's finally lost her obsession with those infernal butterflies.
No, I just got to remember where the other one was. I think it was in a house or something nearby.
Revelio.
I can't quite remember. Oh no, wait, yes I do. Private room. So if you come into 3 broomsticks, come up here, unlock the private room.
Hello, Hamora.
And your demigod statue is on here.
Revelio.
And that is all 7 of the ones from Hogsmeade. Everywhere else is literally just a case of you turn up and it's literally it'll be 1 random house or location within that town. The only one you can't get straight away is Felcroft, because it is it's locked behind a level 2 padlock. I was trying to think of what it was for a sec. It's like, what is it again? And that last Revelio page for the house, not the house, for Hogsmeade, it's purely oh, what is it? Start getting a little sleepy. Pink, bright pink. Lost my train of thought now. Oh yes, the one in Felcroft. That's behind a level 2 padlock. Okay. Right. Hogwarts. Where was I going? There was somewhere specific I wanted to go. Oh yes, I remember. Lower staircase. Because I need to show you this as well. As you recall, we had padlocks down here. Well, this is an interesting one that you want to go through. This doesn't really have anything spectacular or special.
Incendio.
We just picked up the ambitious cloak, which is a first because we've never had that one. I picked it up and stuff. We only got it from buying it.
Alohomora.
And then we unlock here. Wait for that to go all the way up. And then you come through. And you'll be somewhere truly special. So, looks like nothing at first. But if you look this way, it's this dancing ghost ball thing.
I said I would.
You should ask her.
Shan't hold my breath for that.
No, I'm going to ask her this time.
You said that 40 years ago.
Did you see that? She looked at me.
My dear mound of shoulders, I'm afraid it was I that drew her gaze.
I'm going to do it.
You should, before the next century.
Oh, for heaven's sake, get on with it.
Milady, would thou takest my hand in dance?
Oh.
I did it. I asked her.
Forgetting anything?
Oh, goodness. Milady, might I borrow my body, perchance? Milady?
Care to dance? Thought you'd never ask.
What a handsome couple we made.
I love the fact they deliberately do that just to wind him up more. I'm wondering now, if I pay the guy enough, is this going to be the full set of instruments he gets? Because so far we've got the snake thing that he has, we've got this, we've got the violin, and we've got the lute. I haven't seen, or I think I've only seen once, the accordion. Then we've got this thing, and we've got the drums. I am curious.
Revelio.
Headless Hunt Tapestry. And you just got Nick floating around here. Sort of all sad and depressed. You know what I haven't done, and I've just remembered to check. There we go. No, it's just the Highlands that need completing. And there are still so many Revelio pages for Hogwarts. I remember where I want to go now. Not that one. This one. And there is a very specific reason for it.
Wonder who lives here.
So I'm heading over here. Because if you remember, Rookwood said that these spiral things should be activated now. To look for them. And so now we are.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
I am a phoenix! So I know where I'm going, I'm just sort of exploring a little. Just making sure I pick up everything.
Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I so love that those spells basically work like that. Summon it for long enough and it switches to Wingardium Leviosa. But it doesn't always work on like the larger stuff.
Incendio! Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I need to deal with those gear slots. I swear I just got rid of those bombs as well.
Revelio.
Astronomy table. Yes, I'm aware my gear slots are full.
wasn't too hard.
And that's that one done. Now head to Hogwarts. We will go to Room of Requirement. Just to grab all the moonstone and plants and stuff. Plus, identify.
Yes.
And I saw that we got an update for Onai's assignment. I don't quite know how. Yeah, 10 divination class during the day, that's it. Like, it just got updated further, what the hell? Let's go to Hogsmeade quickly and sell. Gladrak's promise. Come on, hurry up.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Now we'll head back to the common room and save it, and that'll be the end of it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
So what we're going to do, we're going to select Professor Onai's assignment, save it, and that will be the end of it. And then what I will do, I didn't intend to do that, but okay, is I will off screen go around and collect the remaining demiguise statues that I can get a hold of now without upgrading. Get what is it, all the balloon spots done, and possibly do some ancient magic and some Merlin trials. I won't do all the Merlin trials, or that I probably won't do them all, but I will do some of them at least. And the same goes for the ancient magic stuff. and then any conjuration things that I can find as well, and wand handles. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!